Greetings, YouTube. I want to start this video off with some positive commentary. I think, objectively speaking, and I get that that may not mean that much to, all people involved being objective, but I think the Battlegrounds bugs, from what I have seen on my end, have improved. Now, has my skills improved in Battlegrounds? Heck no. My last matchup, I went up against Hadjukin from NY718. Which, as a reminder, as great as there are so many players in Gladiator Circuit, a place that I doubt I will ever be at, there are still so many great rosters and good players who, like me, maybe just play about twice every 2 days, who are in the bronze, silver, gold tiers, not even reaching platinum yet, up until the last couple days of the season, and maybe they'll just stay there like I did. I don't know. All I know is that I have seen less lag bugs and certainly less force quit bugs than I've saw the past seasons. And so I do think when Kabam says they're trying to improve the performance of Battlegrounds, I think they're trying to show the proof in the pudding. And I expect most of my Battlegrounds seasons to go like this. You get a win and a loss and a couple wins and then a loss and a couple wins. Actually, I'm surprised that I haven't had too many losing streaks. This was the worst. I lost 3 of 4 matches. Actually, technically like 5 of 7 maybe. Of course, I had 1. Anyhow, you don't need to care about that. All that matters is that I lost these, or hopefully won these, fair and square. There wasn't any bug going on during it. But some of you have told me that, Prof, you don't understand. Kabam is still not able to catch. Let's just assume, for the sake of argument, that they really are doing their best to stop cheaters, and modders especially. And when I say modding, I simply mean, it reminds me of, like, I don't know if any of you have ever played any form, I'm sure a lot of you have, of Super Smash Brothers, but you could put on sudden death, and everyone's health is like at 200%, and so any basic punch makes them fly across the screen, and you lose. Well, that's what modding this game is. You go into Battlegrounds and you do a hit that should do, let's say, at most 1,000 damage, and you do 1,000,000 damage. And then the fight ends in one hit. Like, there should be a system that anytime somebody does that at all, it bans them. Because it's not like we're talking about Guillotine 2099 special 3 damage when you have it perfectly under, 5% health. Like, that's part of the design. That's working as intended. But if you have a 3-second fight against, say, a rank 1 7-star, or even a rank 5 6-star, rank 4 6-star, and you're cheating. And so I hadn't heard of too many stories like that, but I was actually tagged on Twitter this week by somebody that wanted to bring this situation to attention. And so here is the tweet. It's from Jana Sanic, Janasanic, tagged MCOC, Kabam Mike, me, and Legacy. Legacy, I feel so honored. We're in this VIP Twitter tag moment. Check this out. Gamma 2 against Uru 1. Here you have Kingpin against Korg. Okay? 1 hit, 14,238,576 damage. The fight duration, of course, was 1 second. This is the poster child of everything that Kabam is trying to stop, and everything that we as a community should want to stop. But obviously, this summoner was able to get to Gladiator Circuit and through so many different tiers without the system banning them, because if the system banned them, this fight would never have happened. So it's crazy we're still dealing with this. And I get it's like the Batman Begins end of that movie analogy, where you get your security team to move to banning semi-automatics, and then the criminals get automatics. And so they're always 1 or 2 steps ahead of you. And there are literally people out there I've seen for years who tell unsuspecting people, hey, I'll mod your account. Kabam's never caught me. And I always say, do not listen to them. You are asking for trouble and to lose your account. And several people have due to this. But obviously there are still people who slip through the cracks. And that's why this is as important as ever to call this out. And for some things I wouldn't show pictures, but for this, there's no world where this should happen. This is not subjective. This is not a gray area. This is flat out terrible cheating at its worst. So, kabam, it's crazy this is still happening. Jana, I appreciate the tag. I made the video. Hopefully it helps.